It's very emotional to me. I don't know whether I would want to say it. So I sold some of my gold, and it's very emotional to me. Not that it did hurt me. No, definitely not, because I was gonna have a beautiful home in the mountains, and that was always manifested. I could have done anything to be in the mountains. After I completely moved from cities to the mountains, I sat there on my sofa and I looked at the mountains while sipping my tea. You have a secret wish to go somewhere and never come back, or just stay there. It felt like that. So when I was 23 years old, I told my father one day, I want to go to the mountains and be there. I want to go to my village. And my papa said, are you sure? I said, yes. I said, I'll be with Dadi. Papa said, and? I said, I know how to climb trees. I'll climb trees. I'll bring grass for my cattle, for the cow. He said, but you are in a highly paid job and you want to, renounce everything and go back to the village? So I said, yes. I was very confident. So he said, no, you have to give me a concrete answer. What will you do there? So I said, okay. So they've never encouraged me. And everybody in the family was not appreciating that or encouraging it or was supportive of it. But I knew within my heart that whatever it takes, that I want to go to the mountains and live there, because that was my calling. Every person has a calling. That was my calling. So life happened, got married and moved to different cities, and even I worked in Malaysia. In Malaysia, when I was working there as an international teacher, everything was very good, Everybody was happy, my family was happy, the whole village was happy that, one of our daughters moved to overseas and is working there. I was not happy. I felt like a Himalayan seed planted in a tropical forest. How could I thrive there? So I did not thrive. In the cities, I was not chasing anything. Like, I knew that was the need of the hour or of the job, that I have to wear 10,000 ka juta, that 4,000 ka racket, 5,000 ka racket, because I had to teach my students. But I wasn't chasing those things. Those were very superficial and materialistic things for me. In cities, we don't have time to even look at the sunset, yeah? A lot of negative human emotions like jealousy, hatred, competition, a lot of materialistic, and you have more, you have this, you have that. And there's this endless loop that you are in and you're not able to come out of it. So that is what the real industrialization has done to humans. My last job was in Malaysia. I moved back to my hometown in Dehradun. Some 5 years ago. I had some savings, and I definitely knew that it was not going to be easy. So whatever savings I had, I started investing that. At the same time, I was also a teacher. So by living in the city, I worked for some more months. I came to Shangarh in 2023. So I visited a friend of mine here. She runs a homestay. So I thought maybe I could also do that. I didn't have experience, but I knew I'll do whatever I do, I'll be able to do it. So I took this plunge of renouncing the world, renouncing the city, comfort and everything, and I came here. I packed my bags. It took me a lot. It costed me a lot, not just financially, but mentally, physically, in all the ways, because my husband supported me in ways, not completely, because I didn't want any help. I wanted to, stand strong on my own. It's not a very big property, you already know it. It's just 4 rooms. But whatever things that I've put across is of best quality. I handpicked everything. I designed everything. I made sure that the colors of the room should be like this. The fabric of the curtains should be cotton or linen, and I wanted organic, authentic things to be kept at my home, because that's the way I live. Very simply, very organically. And if we talk about the finances, it has costed me around 15 to 18 lakhs in between. Okay, to be honest, I actually started being functional mountain mama from April onwards, mid-April onwards this year, and we were able to make more than 3 lakh in this season, and I'm very proud of it. Like I feel very happy about it. I could have never done it had God not been there with me. So it's all God's blessings. So this is what I was chasing, and I regret not a thing about it. I don't regret anything. I'm very content and happy that all these things I did not know, and I now know. We take appointments to go to see the sunset with a friend. When we go to the uphill, we always collect, all of us, we always collect something or the other home, because nature offers you that, whether it's wood or leaves or anything. People romanticize mountains, but in a day or two they get bored because they don't know what to do with the silence mountains has to offer. There are so many challenges that you come across when you actually move to the mountains and live here. It is not easy for urban people, yeah, because there are days when the temperature went down to -1, -2. The heaters stopped working, so you have to get up and kindle fire and burn tandoor so that you are actually okay. For me, I learned to cut wood. I learned to kindle fire. Last year, if I talk about last year, we didn't have electricity for 1 month or nearly 25 days, no mobile network, and we survived. So you must engage yourself in something or the other. Say, for example, gardening or cooking or going for walks every day, making sure that you are a part of the community here as well. The way people live here, they would come to you and say, "Oh, हमारा आज बच्चा हुआ है गाय का, हमारे बकरी के 2 बच्चे हुए हैं." So these are the little happiness and little sorrows that we share with each other. And when something happens to anybody, everybody just pull in together. It is not about taking advantage of people's adversities, but standing with them. So that is something you do not find in cities. Mornings, sunrises, sunsets, beautiful walks, fresh water, clean air, and the honesty of the people can only be found in a setting like this, in a rural setting. And I'm very glad that I'm a Pahari and I am in Pahar.